Okay, here I am on day 6 of eating on the starch solution after my juice fast. And today I broke 127. I was down to 126.2. Wowee. And that was quite a wonderful thing. It just means that for the past 5 days before that, I had been eating very moderately. I was eating the low glycemic um, starch solution, low oil, no oil basically diet. Enjoying it tremendously, feeling very satisfied, watching my portions, exercising. And yesterday I exercised quite a bit. I did my regular routine and a big walk and mowed the yard. And so it was very good. It was a very good outcome. And today I hit all my marks. I did my yoga, my Robertas. I focused on arms today. Yesterday I did my stomach area. And I find that the pinpointed, the targeted videos are more strenuous and they're more effective. And so I was very happy to find that out. I'd never done an arms video before. It was about a half an hour, and the yoga is about a half an hour, and then I went about my business and did this and that. And for breakfast, I woke up, I had raspberries and cantaloupe. What a great breakfast. Raspberries and cantaloupe. And then I had, later in the morning, I made up a big Mexican dish with rice and corn and beans, and I think I had some scallions. I didn't have any peppers. Just got some salsa today, which is good. I like to add salsa to that. But that was a great, a great little brunch. And then I had some green tea. And I wrote down that I've lost weight before, but I never got to the point where I actually started thinking about, dreaming about, acting towards sculpting my body and getting my muscles toned. Never been here before, really. I've, certainly entertained it, and I've admired other people who followed that road. I have my heroes, David Goggins, Gwen Jorgensen, Marielle Hemingway. I think she's got a long, tall body, and she's always kept herself really trim and fit, and I can tell she devotes a lot of her day to fitness. Outdoor walking. She was always really outward bound. And, so I feel like I'm really in a good place. Later in the day, I had some cabbage soup that I had frozen before my fast, and I defrosted that. I had a little cabbage soup, which was good. And also I did my blood sugar this morning, and my blood sugar, I had a feeling I knew where it was at, and it was about where I thought it would be. It was 89, which is excellent. It's my fasting blood sugar, and I think I've had a blood sugar as low as 70 a long time ago, but with a low glycemic diet for the past 4 months, it's very reasonable that I would be below 90. And I've been pre-diabetic. I was up to 110 at least, maybe a little bit before 120. I mean, I was a little concerned about my blood sugar because I have a sweet tooth. And, when I get really off to the races and it's just sugar, 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 fat, 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 that glycemic index just goes wild, and it's not moderated. You're, less insulin resistant, or you're more I forget how it works, but it's bad. So, fortunately, it's under control. It's really good. And I'd sort of like to go and get all my tests done and find out where my fat levels are, the triglycerides and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think it's really worth it to go over to the doctors. I have a pretty good, what do they call, physician's assistant I went to before. She was a runner, and it was really, fun to talk to her because she was really into fitness. And I like to go to a medical professional who's really into taking care of her body. And then later in the afternoon, I made one of my delicious banana chocolate milkshakes. I even this time remembered to melt some unsweetened baker's chocolate, and I put a little bit of that in there with cocoa powder, banana, and what else did I put in there? Oat milk. Boy, that was good. And I put ice cubes in it so that it's really chilled. Plus the banana was frozen. So that was really, really good. And then, time went on. I meditated, and then I went over, and I was tired again. But I did my resistance training. I did elliptical 2020, whirlpool sauna, and I just kept thinking, just hit the marks. Just stay with the plan. And once I got into started the resistance training, I was into it. It's like I'd hear a song come on the PA system, and I'd just kind of get into it and move with the music, and just go from machine to machine. I don't do a whole lot on any one machine. I go for like a variety, different parts of the body. I don't like do legs or do arms. Maybe someday I'll be doing that. I'll go in and today I'm focusing on legs, But I just do an overall trimming up, and then I came home and I mowed the yard for just 20 minutes. And so last night I slept like 8 or 9 hours, and I think it was because I had so much physical activity yesterday. And I slept very well, slept through the night pretty much, and you'll see what happens tonight. I was surprised when I got up at like 10:30. I was like, really? And because I went to bed at 11:30, 11:45. But I listened to my stories for about an hour, and I was up for about a half an hour, so it wasn't quite as long as it seemed. But I like to get a good night's sleep, and I like to exercise and then recover through sleep. It's a good thing. It's like, and I have the opportunity to do it now. And the other reason that I'm sticking with the plan is because, I'm going to be going on vacation in less than 2 weeks, and the vacation was kind of a goal. Be fit for my vacation, and so it's just a short period of time. And the other thing is tonight, after I got home, after I mowed the yard, I wanted to make some of that nice fresh broccoli that I grew in my garden so I could use it when it's fresh, not let it go to waste. So I, cut like a couple spears of that and steam them up. I got some potatoes. I went out to Walmart and I got some potatoes, some red potatoes, and I boiled them up, and some carrots, sliced up a carrot. And then I took some of that non-fat cheesy sauce and heated it in the air fryer, and I had a lot of it, and I spiced up the potatoes, garlic salt, onion salt, paprika, and I was really enjoying it. I was thinking, oh, this is so good, and the cheese sauce, the potatoes, and the broccoli, and the carrots, oh, yum, yum, yum. And I made more than a normal portion. It was like 2 portions, 2 dinners, basically. And I was like looking at the whole, and I was thinking, should you eat all that? That's against your portions. And so I ate a little more than a normal, reasonable portion, but I didn't eat the whole thing. I put it in a dish, and it's in the refrigerator now. And that for me is such progress. It's such progress, not stuffing myself just because the food's there. And then I have some cherries I got at Walmart. I love cherries. And that's my dessert. I waited a little bit, and that's my dessert. And drank a lot of water today. I did my scale has my measurements, and my BMI was like 18 or something, and my body fat's 20.5, and my water was up, like it was 45 point something. It's still not what it should be. It should be over 50. But I remembered to drink water, and then the other one, which I forget what that is, I forget, 34. Anyways, it's changing, and I know it's changing in a good direction. I like it when I see it change somewhat. That means that it's reflecting, the amount of effort I'm putting in. So today was a good day, Wednesday, good day, day 6, and tomorrow will be a week, and I'll check in tomorrow.